Boar is going to be not first over on the team one. We got Jake back here. We got Toes. We got Warlock and Oxen. Got to be up next. Hold on. Is Oxendrola? Wait. Oxendrola has not got to play for a while, has he? Hold on a second. I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing him for the first time. Big Hunt Alpha Coda. Ox trying to see if he can go for a bit of damage of his own. He's got himself. Actually, no, he did get to play last time, didn't he? He switched over to a male orc and a Mog. Is that what happened? I almost feel like I don't know this guy. Hold on a sec. I'm like losing my mind here. Coda is playing full dot build. As an Affliction Warlock, you do have quite a decent bit of dot damage. Look at that. Ox is just melting. But your Shadow Bolt instacast and your Malefic Rapture instacast are also very, very strong. As you saw there, one single bolt, and then Ox is in a bad spot. Trying to see if you can equalize the health bars a bit with double bolt. Intro and interrupt. Trinket. Can't stop the interrupt though. Oh, with the hunt taking him out. Coda does pick up a little bit of health with Warlock charging out next. My God. Oh, that is a lot going on here. With both exchanging a Mortar Coil, one Reflector's up. They're sharing a brain cell over here. But Coda is going to have to deal with that extra pet. Got us to find a way to lock the thing out and potentially just melt it. Using it for corruptions and agonies for resources, but also damage. Do you have a life swap? Pet swap? Because if you have swap, you could swap it back to Warlock. Actually keeping dots on the pet, not a bad idea. For Warlock, he's going to get forced to swap out the pet at some point. Moon to an Infernal around the corner. Coda might be in a bit of trouble. Might just need an escape. Does have a gateway to hopefully put him back in the room potentially. Got himself a bit of a dark back. Warlock trying to see if he can rush past him. Is going to be a bit of a board. Coda just trying to see if he can waste Warlock's time waiting out the Infernal as best as possible. Maybe just trying to see if he can whittle away that Succubus little by little. Succubus catching him for a second. But is that thing going to live long enough? Fear to follow. Bolt right after. Coda with a Mortar Coil getting blasted. Reflect up for Warlock for a second. Coda better be very, very careful. Mortar Coils themselves might be in an unwinnable spot. Does get him some Warlock Hellstone and is having to use it. Why? All I think Warlock is holding on to his. It's going to be some burst. Coda got himself a decent setup here. Warlock under quite a bit of pressure. Coda still rotting down that Succubus together with Warlock. Got himself a bit of that Void Root setup around the corner. Just trying to stay away from Warlock best as they can. Succubus CC catches it. Does not have a trinket, but coming up very, very soon. He needs to get himself a proper setup. Dark Pact, Feared. Warlock actually is a little behind on health, just slightly. Big Hunt is going to let Coda set someone up. If you get a UA on off of this too, you'll be golden. And the Dark Glare just goes for Dark Glare. Soul Rot. Not able to prolong all those dots, but still able to put some pressure. Chaos about to run the corner with a Mortar Coil while Wall is up. Coda does port. Try to reposition. Reflect up. Is going to be reflected back at him though. Oh no, Soulfire interrupted for a second. Chaosbolt's trying to get him up and running. And Coda, I think, ended up dotting himself possibly with that reflect up. Still got the Dark Glare, still got a little bit of damage. Warlock got himself more pets joined in. Coda picking up even yet another heal. I think it's one last charge of Hellstone, isn't it? Pretty sure it is literally the last charge of Hellstone for at least for the time being. Probably need to get a new one. That Succubus is still on you. Going to be a big board for Warlock. Backing up out of there. Got himself a bit of positional change. For Coda, this is a breather. You might just as well take out the Succubus while you have it. Warlock is probably going to have to get himself a whole nother pet. And is going to have to get himself a full reset. For Coda, you got himself a target to at least drain life off of. They did buff up the damage of drain life recently, didn't they? Or no, or is that for... That's for PTR, isn't it? That's for 11.1. Yeah, so it's actually still kind of weak right now. Unless you end up like burning off a soul burn. Infernal around the corner, doesn't connect. Coda using a reflect really, really early. Succubus almost catches it, but it does go down. So like, Warlock is walking into this without a pet. But Coda still has access to a proper interrupt. Trying to go for a fear while Wall is up. All the dots are in. He's got himself the most amount of damage right here. Hold on, Soul Rod. Everything is up. Warlock might just go down here just through the dots. Just through sheer dot damage. Draining, healing off of everybody else. It just goes. Coda, as long as you can put up those dots, you're gold. And try to see if you can get some damage back into Toes as he got himself full bloodless humans, everything available. Unless Coda got a port. Does Juke a kick? Fear gives himself one more Warlock Hellstone. I think literally last one. Tremor down, won't be able to let him get feared whatsoever. At least able to put up your way and everything. Do you have a gateway? You might just need to take a gateway. You might just need to use it to get the hell out of dodge. Got himself reflect for a second. Able to cast free. And Toes with the totem is gonna stun you again, I think. Mortar Coil to trade with the totem. Still got himself a trinket. Coda super, super low. Got himself a couple of instant casts. Hazama still alive. I don't even know how are you alive. Trying to let it fear. Toes super, super low in health. Hold on. Juking out a kick. Wait a second. Wait a second, Coda. Wait a second, Coda. Oh, hold on, Coda. You just did one more cast. Haunt. Shadow Bolt. Isn't enough. How are you alive? How How are you alive? What is happening? Oh no, Boris, do you give him a chance or are you just gonna just cap the boy out? Because he's doing so good. Hold on a second, Coda. Boy and Elf Racial trying to use some mobility with a board, trying to juke. It's gonna get us some one last Warlock Hellstone. That's all he's got. That's literally the last thing he's got. Oh my god. Mortal Coil. Wait, is Boris giving you a chance here? No. Well, it looked like he was for a second. Coda does have a Dark Pact, stun to follow. Boris is taking a bit of damage. Coda doesn't have anything to live. Dark Glare, dots. He did a lot of bursts. Wait, Boris could still die. Hold on. If Boris couldn't heal right now, I think he would die to these dots. I actually think he would die to these dots. With Emmerich trying to see if he can establish some pressure with those dots, Boris is going to be under quite a bit of pressure. You're going to use everything you can to live here. Well, hopefully Jake is on line of sight of you. Actually, are you going to steal Jake's health? I think he's walking towards him. I think he's trying to see if he can get that swap. Got him some Void Operational Disperse. He was trying to steal his health. He was trying to take his health. Not steal. Void Shift. He was trying to Void Shift it. My god, dude. Jake, you're the last one left. You got 4 to get through. You're gonna have to play a hell of a game. And Emmerich as a pally is not an easy kill. Not an easy one at all. Drop it down a dome. I don't know if you can maybe get some pressure onto Emmerich, take him out really quickly. That or play it super safe. Got himself the pets. Blind. Gonna try to go for Searing, but it can't really stop it. The pets are back in action. He's just trying to see if he can back up out of it. Got him some big grippy hand. And Jake needs an escape right now because Conan is charging at you. He's just going to put more pressure into you. IBF to break out of the sun instantly. I think you're going to have to separate from Conan insta. I think you're just going to have to back away out of it. He's trying to go for hit and runs. Conan with the fear. Blinder to Conan. You are also using, you guys are all using the ring, aren't you? Hold on a second. Full wall out for Conan. Trying to pick up a little bit of healing to keep that damage rolling in. Jake no longer has an escape. It looks like one more death advance is all he's got. I don't know how Jake is going to pick up any healing. Maybe Lichborn and funnel death calls into his body. A 36% dampening is going to stop a lot of the healing. I think he has to go for hit and runs with the army and just let undeads and the riders do work. That's literally the only way I think he's going to be able to do this. He's going to have to play the slow, steady, slow down Conan until he's just absolutely crippled. The man will not be able to move at him at all. He might just have to play it really slow and steady. Also, I love the Mog set. I actually really like it. The axe, the sword. Are you the one zapping him or is he the one zapping you actually? With the ring. Which one of you is zapping? It's hard to tell. I just see a tether of lightning. I just don't know who's the one letting the lightning go. Full pets are up. Conan might be under a lot of trouble to these pets alone. He's going to have to get a bit of healing. Just heal from the pets. Jake is just blinking him with a couple of death quotes around the corner. Conan is just surrounded. He can't do anything. Blaystone for a moment. But Jake takes him. I don't know what you're going to do against Madara. He needs to find a way to heal. He needs to find a way to Death Pact and run away and just back away while Death Pact is off of him. That or land a stun, AMS some CC, do as much damage as I can, and then hit and run and back out. I have no idea how Jake is going to do it. I actually don't know. I'll be very, very surprised if you do, because all Madara has to do is send more demons. Constantly sending out the Felguard as well as the Gloomhound. And then maybe land a Mortical around the corner, and then Demon Doggos, and then Tyrant. That's it. Literally, that's it. And Jake is just gonna die. And this side dampening, he's barely able to heal. He's trying to go for as many death strikes as possible, but all those two demons by themselves are able just to put pressure on the guy. Looks like Jake is the one that's running the ring, so he's the one doing zappy. Into a stun, does have IBF, got himself AMS for a second, full set of undeads with the apocalypse. Everything is up. Madara backing up out of it completely. Hopefully those undeads do chase after the warlock. I don't think you poke your head out there at all. I think you just sit back, right? Pretty sure you just sit back and then take it easy. Does get himself an axe toss into a bunch of knockdowns. You're gonna get knocked down with those double Felguard on you. It's not gonna feel good. Deathpact doesn't keep himself alive. Fear for a moment. Legendborn to break out of it really, really quickly. More fears right after, but he's actually immune to fears completely. Moderate just has himself just enough health. Drop it on a dome just to live. Is an AMS. You can't heal, but you just try to see if you can survive as long as humanly possible. Try to see if he can make a play. Does he just take it? I think he might. So close. Axe toss. Hand to go down. He might. Oh! Looks like the undeads did finish him off. He's like, you know what? I know I'm dead. I know I'm dead. They ain't no way. They ain't no way. Chicago, I don't think there's a way for him to heal at all. Well, are they going to try it? Hold on. That's going to take him like 20 death strikes. About 20 of them. You will have to chain of ice Chicago, I think. If you don't want to kill Chicago, you may have to chain of ice him. just for more runic power. Like if you just try to have like a proper 1v1. That or he's trying to bring Chicago's health to about the same, and then they'll duel once they're same health. That actually works. That actually works. Equalize the health bars. Use whatever defenses you got and just go all out. With full SM for Chicago, AMS for Jake. Does he have any defenses? Stun on Chicago. Bulwark tone him up immediately. It is barely protecting. Massive Tempest on Jake. There's nothing you can do. Unless you can heal right now. Those pets. Oh! Does pick up a heal somewhere, but yeah, Windstrike takes it. My God. Go to a 3. Affliction Warlock doing work. Jake also doing work. Very well done. Very well done. Counter-Eater the Legend. Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. I'll get the pillar for Valentine's Day. I'll get the pillar. Exactly.